Today, folks, I am living the good life. I'm here in Surbiton. Why have I come to Surbiton? There's a restaurant behind me here called the French Table. Now, I've not reviewed an awful lot of French food on this channel, and today I'm going to rectify that. Now, this place has the most incredible reviews online you're going to find. 4.8 on TripAdvisor, 4.9 on Google. Almost unheard of. The AA inspectors came and looked at it, and they said it's the absolute epitome of the neighbourhood restaurant genre. That's right, it's an independent, and they're getting great reviews. French food, obviously it's the basis of so much cookery around the world, and I'm sure they're going to have some beautiful classics in here. I'm really looking forward to it. So, it's called the French Table. Next to it, there's a bakery owned by the same people called the French Tart, which I think is a great name. Anyway, let's get inside and find out what this is all about, shall we? 4.8 and 4.9 on the reviews. Incredible. In and seated, folks, and I've got to say, I really like the vibe of this place. Nicely set out, tables not too close together, proper tablecloths. It just feels stylish, you know. A little bit of background music, and the staff are really friendly, really attentive. Getting good feelings about this already. Been brought over 3 different menus here. There is a lunchtime tasting menu with 5 courses on there. There is a classics menu. This is where they're resurrecting some dishes that they've done in the past for just a set menu there. And there is the regular lunch menu, and that's where I'm going to be focusing today. We have 2 courses for £40 or 3 for £48. Which do you think I'm going to go for? I'm not going to be skipping a dessert in a place like this, that's for sure. So, nice range of starters here. 4 starters, about half a dozen main courses, and 4 desserts to choose from. So nice and tight, but lots of different options here. Classic French flavours in there. Some of them with a little bit of a twist, which sound kind of interesting. But yeah, I am really looking forward to trying this. So I'm going to get my order in, and then I'll see you when the starter arrives. Okay, folks, my starter has arrived. Come and take a look at this. It's pretty as a picture. This is a yellow tomato and Charente melon gazpacho. It has pickled peach and a peach sorbet. Almost sounds like a dessert, doesn't it? But it is a starter. Melon and tomato soup. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And served a little bit of bread to go alongside this. And here, a little treat to myself, seeing as I'm somewhere nice. A little Sauvignon Blanc from the Loire Valley. One of my favourite parts of France, that is. So, this soup, I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Tomato and melon in a soup. And look how smooth that is. Beautiful. We got the pickled peach underneath and the sorbet there. So it's a cold soup, obviously. Let's give this a try. That is so fresh tasting. The first thing you get from there is the tomato. Then the melon starts to come in, bringing a little bit of sweetness. Oh, it's so light, so fresh tasting, and it's almost got like a vinegary little hit to it as well. That is stunningly good, stunningly good. Nice level of seasoning to it as well, which is interesting for something you'd think of as a sweet dish. Let's try these bits underneath. So we've got some pickled peach here, which is just in a little bowl. I'm going to have to dink it onto my spoon with my finger there. There we go, let's give that a try. Oh no, that's melon. That's not peach, that one. That is melon. Let's see if I can find some peach in here. This must be the peach. Let's try that. This is pickled peach. Again, you're getting that little light vinegary touch from it, and then the sweetness of the peach comes through. It's a clever combination. The sorbet here as well. Look how beautiful and smooth that is. God. Wow. And that's got a really, really intense flavour. That is the one thing that kind of smacks you around the face in this whole dish. That is a peach sorbet, and that is intense. So clever that is. Right, I'm going to munch some more of this up with this beautiful wine. That is going to complement this. And I'll see you when the main course arrives. That's so good. Time for the main course. And this looks absolutely stunning. Look at this. The cookery on that chicken, on the skin, looks perfect. We've got some like griddled lettuce there with a Caesar dressing and some parmesan on the top. We've got fresh lettuce, and underneath we've got that beautiful petit pois à la française, which is little tiny petit pois cooked in chicken stock. There's some lardons of bacon in there. Wow. It just looks stunning. I'll tell you what, this place isn't in the Michelin Guide, but would this place look out of place in it? I don't think it would. It looks cracking. So let's move this lettuce out of the way first, because I want to get to this chicken. That's the star of the show, isn't it? So it's been carved open, and look how moist and juicy that chicken breast looks. So tender to the touch. That is skillful cookery, that. Time to cut a piece off. Look at that, hardly need to cut through it at all. Wow. Got a little bit of the jus there from the petit pois underneath. That's outrageous. Chicken can be quite a bland meat, can't it? This is not. This is full of flavour. The skin has got seasoning all over it before it's been cooked, and you can really taste that coming through. That is excellent. Oh, so go in for another little bit of that. God, so moist, so tender. That is beyond good. I cannot think of anywhere that I've had better chicken than that. Not just in the channel, just in my whole life. Incredible. Right, got a few of these peas now. Again, very, very nicely cooked. It's very easy to overcook these tiny little peas. And they're cooked in there with a little bit of shallot, some herbs, in that chicken stock. Attention to detail is phenomenal. Come on to this this grilled element here. You can see here, look, how the lettuce has been cooked through. A lot of people would never think of cooking lettuce, but it does work really well. Just think of it a bit like a cabbage, really. The dressing on there is phenomenal. It's that handsome-looking devil over there. Caught myself by surprise for a minute then. Deary me. There's lots of mirrors around in this restaurant. The cameraman's being very, very careful. He doesn't give away his secret identity. Wow. I mean, this is just lettuce, effectively. Again, people think of lettuce as boring. They've grilled it, it's given it flavour. They put an intense dressing on there. They've put parmesan on the top. That's not boring. That is not boring. Wow. It's just incredible. Everything cooked perfectly. Okay, I ordered a side of mashed potato to go with this. Here it is, in this little bowl. This. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Proper mash that is. Wow. Let's get a little bit of that on the plate. Come on, off you come. There we go. Not too much. Don't want to mix it in with all those juices at this point. I just want to try the mash by itself. How can mash be that good? It's buttery, it's creamy, it is so smooth, and it's seasoned correctly too. I tell you what, this place really, really know what they're doing. Folks, if you thought the starter looked pretty and the main course looked pretty, you haven't seen anything yet. Look at this dessert. That is something you could hang it in the Louvre. You've got these beautiful strawberries here. These are Garriguette strawberries, which apparently are some of the earliest ones you can get in the year. Beautiful fresh strawberries there. There's like a strawberry sorbet, some pistachio crumb, and the panna cotta there with a little kind of jelly glaze thing over the top. Oh my. It's one of those plates that it's almost a shame to destroy it, to eat it. But it's not going to stop me. So I'm going to try the panna cotta itself first. Here we go. It's a pistachio one. And can you see? Slightly green there with the pistachio colouring to it. I am looking forward to this. Every time I try something in this restaurant, it kind of makes me chuckle. But just because it's so good, that panna cotta is so smooth and creamy. Got a lovely little jelly over the top. That's a strawberry flavoured jelly. There's some basil on the top there as well. Strawberry and basil kind of work together quite well. So that's a nice little touch. We've also got this little black pepper twirl here as well, with a little bit of sesame in it. Oh yeah. And look at that again, a bit like the sorbet that I had in the soup to start with, and like the mash, perfectly smooth and intense. Good grief. A lot of strawberry desserts, you kind of almost get that artificial strawberry taste, don't you? A bit like a sweet or something like that. This is just like, they've got the best strawberries you can get and intensified it. That is so good. I'm going to have to try one of these strawberries now as well. They look so fresh and yummy. Here we go. I'll tell you what, folks, you're going to have to give me a moment with this. Cameraman, stop looking at this dessert, because you ain't getting anywhere near it, sunshine. That is next level. That dessert was spectacular, wasn't it? I've got the bill now. Here it is. Going to settle that up. Nice little touch to finish the meal. They brought over little chocolate marshmallows and little chocolates and whatever when they bring the bill over. Little attention to detail there. Again, this is the sort of thing you'd expect in a Michelin kind of place. They should send the inspectors here, I reckon. Anyway, I'm going to get this bill paid. We'll head outside and we'll sum up there. I don't think it's going to take me too long to sum this up. One word really is all I need. Magnifique. That was the very best meal I reviewed on this channel. I've had some corkers, haven't I? Great thing up at Riley's Fish Shack not so long ago, and Found, which won my kind of restaurant of the year last year down in Dorchester. This place beats both of those. It was absolutely spectacular from start to finish. The service, the attention to detail, the decor of the restaurant, and the cookery. Absolutely spot on. Perfect in every way. I cannot find a single fault in any of those dishes. I really can't. The cookery, the balance of flavours, that soup, like a fruity, tomatoey soup. Who'd have thought that's a thing? Just brilliant. Brilliant. So, the bill. That 3-course lunch menu is £48. And let me tell you, that is worth every single penny. If you were at a smart restaurant, 7, 8, 9 miles up the road from here, towards London, you'd probably be paying best part of double that. You really would. I'm almost lost for words. And that doesn't happen very much to me, as I'm sure you guys know. £48 for that. The wine was £9 I had to go alongside it. A nice little Sauvignon Blanc from the Loire Valley. Delicious. The cider mash, £4.95. I mean, that's cracking mash. Again, I don't think I've had better mash than that either. There's a service charge of 12.5% on top, but do you know what? The service, I'd have paid more than that. You know, when you're in the States, we were over in the States recently, and you're paying 20% tip. You're not getting service as good as this, let me tell you. Okay, got to come up with a score now. I only score out of 5, don't I? Have I ever given an 8 out of 5 before? Is that a thing? We're getting into like theoretical mathematics here, aren't we? But it's that good. It's that good. It's the best food I've eaten on this channel. Okay, folks, taking a little second to compose myself. I have got to give it a proper score, haven't I? But it can't just be a 5. It's a 5+. It's just incredible. Really, really good. If you get the chance, the French table here in Surbiton, you really, really should come and give it a try. It's that good. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed my lunch here, don't forget to click a thumbs up on there for me and subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You guys know the drill by now, don't you? Right, where to next? Who knows? You'll have to tune in next time to find out, won't you? I will see you then.